Hi, Glenn Hausman here for Here to Stay TV, reporting from the Service Department Summit Recharge in Berlin. I have with me Mr. Jonathan Humphries of HoCoSo. And Jonathan, you've partnered with a company to create an exciting new brand, Kooook, that I think really focuses on where societal shifts are going when we're talking about the urbanization of the global workforce.
Absolutely, Glenn, and it's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Yeah, it's a real pleasure. So I think, before I go into that, and we need to look at macro trends, right? Mm-hmm. So we go back to 1950. We've got a population of 2 billion, and we've got about 600 million that are in urbanized areas, right? We fast forward to 2050. Mm-hmm. We're looking at a population close to 10 billion, and we're close to 7 billion in urbanized areas, right? Mm-hmm. So this is the pressure that we have today, and so every square meter counts, right? And this is why trying to find spaces that work for the guests, for the investors, is critical.
Because cities were found with the whole notion of, once elevators came into being, just go vertical. But there are so many people now that even the space on each individual floor needs to be rethought and reimagined. And with Kooook, you're throwing out the notions of what a guest room has typically been to create something wholly different.
Exactly. So we were challenged with guest needs of, they want an apartment, and when you do a lot of research, they want to have full kitchen, they want to have full bathroom, they want to have sofa, they want to have somewhere to work, they want to have a double king size bed, and we have to do it within limited space. So we got a 22 square meter apartment with all of those features. And how did we do that? We have a flexible wall that moves up and down the length of the apartment, and a flexible double king size bed that also moves. So you can create essentially an open plan kitchen with a walk-in wardrobe. You can close that off, or you can have a double king size living area. You can have a sofa area, or you can do your yoga, you can do your work. So it's super flexible.
Right. We were talking before we got on the camera how it's kind of like the stacks in a library, right? So you kind of like turn the thing and it moves into one direction, creating more space in the area that you're using then, and economizing the space in the other areas.
Absolutely. And part of the challenge when we do innovation today is, how can we do what Apple has done really well? Right. It's about being intuitive. So you can find tech solutions, but they're very hard to come by. And so we opted for a system that a lot of us grew up with, which is this manual-based system. And you see this wheel, and you just want to turn it, and it just moves smoothly, and you can do whatever you want with that wall.
Hopefully, the younger people that come there won't have to use the Dewey Decimal System in order to find the place. Otherwise, you're in big trouble.
Not at all. Not at all. No, actually, it's combined with technology, right? So we will be using technology pre-check-in and arrival and all of those things to enhance that experience.
And of course, creating very versatile space downstairs that people want to have great experiences.
And then obviously the essence of it is creating that sense of community downstairs that they can actually come together.
So to summarize, I think more people are becoming independent workforce. They're becoming untethered from having to stay in a typical office with that boring 9-to-5 kind of experience. They're free to move around the world and work and live in the way that they want to.
Absolutely, and play. All together at the same time.
And that's the most important part. So I think on that one we should wrap it up. But let us know what you think. Where do you see all of this going to? What are you looking for when you want to stay on the road, when you want to live your life in a different way? So for Jonathan Humphries and myself, Glenn Hausman, thanks for watching Here to Stay TV.